Take the freaking tractor. The tractor.
Guys, look at this thing. This is an original 1978 DS185. This came from a friend of mine out of Georgia. We bought his whole collection of 36 bikes. I don't know if you want to zoom back to that video and check it out, but this is exactly how we got it. Listen to this thing. It purrs like a kitten. Guys, this is an absolutely 100% original Survivor. Original paint, original fenders, has original headlight and taillight, even has the original sticker from the dealer. And we have the original DS185 manual with it, the original warranty card, all literature that came with it. The original gas tank has no dents in it, and the paint on it still has a nice shine. Just an absolute Survivor. This was a play bike. This was made in December of '77, and if you were lucky enough to get one of these under the Christmas tree, you had one of the best childhoods or young adult lives, or if you're an old guy like me, yeah, it was one of the best Christmases ever. It's a play bike. It's designed to be fun, yet it's got enough horsepower. It has a very similar engine to the RM series. It's just detuned and set up for more tractable.
Mild port, less compression. You can run low octane fuel. With no detonation, it'll run forever.
Kenny, zoom in on the front original rim on this thing. That's the original factory rim and spokes on this thing. It's been upgraded with a nice set of knobby tires, but other than that, this is the way it came out of the box. The original front fender has some patina from age that could be painted, but we wanted to leave it original so you could see the actual original unmolested
really
condition.
No pitting on the fork tubes. Really tremendous shape, and the rest of the bike is indicative of proper storage and.
It pulls hard. The frame rails, take a look at the frame rails on this thing. They're in excellent condition. This thing hasn't been abused off-road. The engine cases, the pipe is in mint condition. Even has the original kickstand. Just a remarkable original Survivor. The guy that I bought this from, if you remember, he was a dealer, and he had a large collection of bikes, mostly vintage classics like this. When he sold his dealership, he saved these, kept these at his barn, and was going to ride them as he got older, but you know, life things happen. He needed the money, so we bought the whole collection. His loss, your gain. Even has original factory shocks on it. This was the first year of the lay-down shock for the DS series. They were a TS, formerly a TS185, and these were absolutely bulletproof. My friends that I used to ride the railroad tracks with, we'd ride these things literally all day long. Tanks of fuel, beating the living shit out of them, and they're absolutely bulletproof. This one somehow escaped the abuse that we would have put it through. It even has the original handlebars. It's got the original, all original controls, levers, bars. I believe these are even the original grips on them. And the headlight works, the taillight works, and it's just been completely gone through. Do you have the work order? You can see it's been freshly detailed, steam clean, polished front to back. The original factory paint has got a couple coats of carnauba wax on there. The original seat upholstery is nice. It even has the original foot pegs, the original shifter. Look at the shifter, Kenny. Never been bent. Now, we used to run these through the woods and do the math. You know, you take this thing off-road, the lights would be gone, the kickstand would be mauled, the whole thing would be mangled. Not this one, guys. This is a fresh, original 1978 Survivor, and it runs like brand new. Super tractable down low. You can crack the throttle, and the thing will stand straight up from a standstill. Excellent bike to practice wheelies or just have fun riding on. It's been totally gone through. The gas tank's been cleaned and flushed. The carburetor's been rebuilt. It's got a new fuel line and fuel filter. If you look closely, you'll see that's a brand new fuel petcock on there and fuel line. Typical, the fuel petcocks, after years of sitting, they leak, they need replaced, so that's been replaced. The transmission oil is new Bel-Ray oil. It's got the airbox has been cleaned. The whole fuel system, tank, carb, fuel lines, fuel carb overflow lines. The airbox has been cleaned out, serviced, and is in mint condition. It's got ethanol-free fuel and new oil in it. It needs nothing. It's ready to go. Junior, you want to add anything about this?
Yeah, mechanically the bike is perfect, with the exception of the steering head bearings. I believe from sitting, they've notched in a little bit. Probably need to be replaced. You know, pull the forks off, pull the triple clamps out of the steering stem, put some new bearings in there, grease it up, and it'll be like brand new. Other than that, mechanically the bike is a 10. The clutch Does not slip. The transmission shifts smoothly. The air fuel ratio is like perfect. It's jetted just right. Idle circuits. It's a beautiful thing. Bike sounds awesome. Pulls great.
Guys,
no complaints.
This bike, we have full, complete provenance on this motorcycle. It was purchased in June of 1978. This bike was $849 back then, back when bikes were affordable. $882.96 out the door from Vertucci Power Equipment. So we have the original Suzuki manual, the original bill of sale. This should be framed, and this thing should be put on display in a museum, or take it out and have a blast riding it. Here's the original. Congratulations to the purchase note from Suzuki after he bought it, and the original 1-month service record and the limited warranty, full provenance, everything that came from the dealer, from the original owner. That's why the dealer who had it, that bought it when it was traded in, kept it forever, because you just don't find them like this with low miles, low hours, and full provenance. So if you have any questions about it, give us a call. Good luck finding a nicer original. You could match the paint on the tank and have the front and rear fender professionally painted, and this thing would look like a brand new motorcycle. I would definitely not paint the tank. I would leave that exactly the way it is. I wouldn't mess with that at all. So again, if you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. If you're a Suzuki collector or a vintage motorcycle aficionado and you want an affordable classic that's only going to go up in value, that needs nothing mechanically, and it's just ready to roll into your private museum in the garage or start riding it daily. It needs nothing. It's ready to go. Give us a call, 860-454-7024. Junior, you want any final closing words?
Anywhere in the States inexpensively. Message your zip code for a shipping quote. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck bidding. God bless America.
I don't think they saw how easily this thing starts yet. One kick, a child could start this thing. Bulletproof Suzuki reliability. There's no exhaust note on this thing. No top end noise, because the top end's like brand new. Original baffles intact.